Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 30th of April to Saturday, the 6th of May. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special, they belong to the energy of the soul. I'll show you how to get this soul energy, the triology, the aura, the third eye, and the soul to be activated. We normally have to wait very late in life, late 50s, 60s, or 70s before all this is activated. It can be done earlier. And if you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers or even financial speculation. We'll talk more about this later. So, you coming from Sagittarius, the 3rd of April is a very powerful lucky morning and afternoon for you. You're going to have the chance to meet people and forge good partnerships, whether for the job, whether for the business, whether for the romance, whether to make your family happy. Arrange for a good lunch with whoever you want. Think materialistically because I see many money planets hanging around. So think materialistically to go get what you want, and you will see that you can do it well. All you need to do is not to be too hostile, which means don't be dominating, and try to be as flexible as possible. I don't quite like your evening nightfall. These planets are moving very fast and they are all negative planets. They also bring past problems to haunt you and trouble you in the evening nightfall. So if you have to be out, make arrangements to know whether you are out with people that you don't like, because that will be part of the problem. Arguments can come from nowhere, so don't be dominating, don't be stubborn, be flexible in the evening nightfall. Otherwise, it's going to be a waste of time and accidents of all kinds, physical accidents, financial accidents, and even emotional accidents. So you can see how things can go very, very wrong in the evening nightfall. Some of your morning planners will come to help you, but their energy is very weak. So you'll have to help yourself firstly by maybe not going out at all. That's one way of avoiding circumstances. And the other is if you have to be out, try to be as polite and take it easy. Don't be impatient. Don't make unnecessary promises. Monday, the 1st of May, too many ego planets are around. And the trouble is that they make you very egoistic. These are not bad planets. They want you to be getting good news, whether for a promotion at work, whether meeting good business contacts, whether winning contracts in business. All this is waiting to happen. But if you let your emotional side be controlled by your ego, then you will tend to find opposition. Why? Because some planets of the evening nightfall, which are not good, they will visit you in the morning, afternoon. When they do that, they make you an opposition target. And that's because they make you behave in a way which is a non-conformist. That means you are not a partner and you're doing things differently that people don't like to see. So tell yourself to be part of a team in the morning, afternoon, whether at work, whether in business. And don't allow these non-conformist planners to just make you do things too different, just to attract attention. This will be bad attention. So you want to be staying as normal as you can, not abnormal. Respect your people at work, your bosses, respect the people you do business with, respect the family. That's very, very important for the morning, afternoon. Evening and nightfall situations can go out of hand very, very fast. Firstly, I see planets there that can cause accidents. These accidents can be physical, they can be verbal accidents, and they can be emotional accidents. So something is planned to go very wrong very quickly in the evening nightfall. The planets of argument are also there, which can bring about differences to break partnerships. So be careful, whoever you are with in the evening nightfall. No argument, no ego, be friendly. If you can't afford to do that, then don't go out, would be much safer. Tuesday, the 2nd of May. This is a very friendly morning, afternoon. If you're not at work, it's wonderful. If you're not doing business, it's wonderful because too many emotional planets are there. And they make you think emotionally, they make you plan emotionally. Yes, they give you a good imagination, but where is the logic? That's missing. So tell yourself in the morning, afternoon of Tuesday, the 2nd of May, logic, 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 or logic, facts and figures, FACTS. You need that. And then when you co-join logic with these emotional planets of creativity and imagination, You will start to do well, much better. There are a couple of planets in the evening nightfall which are moving very fast, and they are very, very negative planets. One or two of them will make their way to the morning afternoon to make you hasty, impatient, and of course, argumentative. So you don't want that to happen. So say less, do less, listen more, and go slow, even in the morning afternoon. The quickness will cause many mistakes, and the blame will come that way. I don't like your evening nightfall at all. I rather you not be out, because the more you're exposed, then the people you meet, the circumstances, how you meet them, is all going to fail in one way or another. Also, accidents of all kinds, physical accidents, mental accidents, emotional accidents are waiting to happen in the evening nightfall. So if you do have to go out, plans already made, tell yourself that you have to be very, very cautious what you say and what you do. That's all you need to be careful about. Don't make promises you can't keep. Don't sign any agreements or contracts. And don't definitely avoid people who want you to quickly make up your mind. Don't make up your mind about anything in the evening nightfall is better. Leave it for another day. Wednesday, the 3rd of May. This is a very powerful morning afternoon. You have the chance to make very good contacts to help your job, business, financial area. So concentrate on that. These planets are very strong so they make you dominating and make you stubborn. Don't allow that to happen. Be flexible, be negotiable with the people who want to help you is better. And don't push your point too far. Otherwise, they'll see that your temperament is of the kind of the stubbornness. And nobody will want to help you job wise or business wise or invest in whatever you have. I say invest because mainly these planets have to do with job, business, finances. Yes, some of them will have to do with the opportunity of finding some good romance or friendships. Go ahead with that. Evening and nightfall. These are planets that make you opposed to people's ideas very, very easily and quickly. So your opinions must be handled with care. Try to take the soft approach. Use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft. You'll do much better. And this evening and nightfall, be careful that you will not be on the same wavelength as people. So retaliation, other people will make you retaliate. So if you don't have to be out, sometimes it's better that way. But if you have to be out, plans already made, then tell yourself you are going to listen more and talk less. Because when you say something, you'll find opposition and you won't like it. Thursday, the 4th of May. This is a difficult morning and afternoon in the sense that the planets of rebelliousness are there. And their duty is to make you rebellious. How do they do that? They make you a nonconformist, which means you are just not behaving normally. You want to plan things which are nobody to understand. You want to do things which people don't favor. So you're getting yourself into deep trouble where you work or where you do business firstly, even at home. So these planets of, I would call them the planets of sudden badness, will bring problems very, very quickly to your doorstep. I can call them accidents, verbal accidents, physical accidents, emotional accidents. Things are planned to go very wrong. Respect your bosses. Don't try to be a hero of some kind, to oppose them for anything. You will be the loser. One or two of your evening nightfall planets will try to help you, but their energy is not strong enough. But you'll get some assistance to take it easy and take the soft approach. I like your evening nightfall very, very much. All the good planets are waiting there. Now you will find solutions you couldn't find in the morning afternoon when everything went wrong unexpectedly and suddenly. Now you will find in the evening nightfall friendships with people. So go out with a purpose in the evening nightfall. Think materialistically. Be with people who can find better job or help you find promotion in the job. Go out with people in business where they can contact you. The planets of travel are quite active. So you may want to plan travel of some kind. And emotional planets are quite steady. So go chase for that romance that you want. But then the morning afternoon planets don't disappear. One or two of them will visit you in the evening nightfall. That's where the trouble starts. You suddenly become rebellious. You are not on the same wavelength and things start to break down again. So remember that. Friday, the 5th of May. This is a totally bad day for you. Sorry to give you this information, but it's better to be aware than to have it climb on you. suddenly and unexpectedly. So, the morning and afternoon, what you say, what you do, you have to be very, very careful of your facts and figures and to be able to back up what you promise because your tongue will be faster than your brain and your actions will be faster than your brain and you land yourself in trouble. Arguments must not be seen. Staying quiet is better. Don't let the ego be involved and tell yourself that whatever you do, past issues can be brought up. You better not bring them up, even if they are brought up by others. Remain defensive in a gentle way. Don't argue yourself out. Don't argue your way out because you will be the loser in the end. So be apologetically inclined and you will do better. You will at least find sympathy from people. Evening and nightfall, the opposite takes place. Now very slow planets are there. So you have to check whoever you are going to meet in the evening nightfall because plans can be cancelled, they may be postponed. It's a very frustrating evening nightfall waiting for you and a very gloomy one. So why bother going out? Because some of these morning afternoon planets are disturbing you to make you unnecessarily be a pain in the neck to other people. They will also be there. You got the fast planners, you got the slow planners. Nothing is going to work, and unexpectedly, you will be the loser of some kind. You don't want to be caught making obligations to people in the evening nightfall. And stay away from people you know that have problems with you in the past. Otherwise, you'll just be going home very gloomy. Don't be expectant of any kind is the best way for the whole Friday, 5th May. Saturday, the 6th of May. Again, I don't quite like the morning afternoon. You're not going to having a very good week. So the morning and afternoon, what is the problem? The problem is that planets won't let you be on the same wavelength as people. So is it you creating trouble? Is it others creating trouble? Figure that out and say less and do less and listen more. And if it's your problem with your bosses, don't retaliate because there's a planet of anger there as well. Your anger can rise very fast and you'll want to retaliate very quickly. Take the soft approach is better in the morning and afternoon and let it just pass hour by hour. After all, it's only the morning and afternoon. And tell yourself meeting people for lunch. Choose your company very carefully. There's a planet of accident there. So wherever you're driving around, walking around, or what you're saying, sometimes verbal accidents can also be seen. And don't chase for the romance. If you get it, tell yourself, is there going to be trouble? Because you will find people that you're interested in which are totally opposite to you. It happens. I like your evening and nightfall much better. Now the planets of determination are there. And they are determined to get things right for you in the evening nightfall. So be very clever. Why are you going out in the evening nightfall? Is it to find a better job, meet such people who can help you? Is it to find more business, meet people like that? Is it chasing for the romance? Well, go ahead. The foundation is there. The problem is you because your morning and afternoon planets that don't allow you to see to be on the same wavelength. They are there as well. Don't spoil it unnecessarily by using words which may make you angry or other people angry. And don't show your temper physically as well. If you can manage that, you are meant to get something good happen to you for the evening nightfall. So remain under control. Don't let your ego go out of control. So that's the week for you. Now, this 90-minute session I was speaking about, all it will cost you is the USD $50. Firstly, to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special. They belong to the energy of the soul, the third eye, and the aura. This triology of energy will be automatically activated, but only in our late ages, late 50s, 60s, and sometimes only in the 70s. But there's a way how to accelerate this energy. So when you see me at whatever age, even as a teenager, you will be enlightened because I will teach you how to be that. Your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, these are very powerful energies. And they all, when accumulated, they make your aura shine, which means you become very popular in many ways and be understood in the right way as well. So all this will be taught to you. And I will show you how in this 90-minute session how to get these powerful energies under your control so that your health can also be looked after. We'll go seriously into the health area, organ by organ, wherever the problems, I will tell you. What ages is going to happen, what calendar year, I will tell you, so that you'll be prepared in a way which is called early detection. So here's my email. Send me this email and let's get down to business, you and me. The earlier the better, because life is truly very short. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.